that you see not so much in suburbia now, but you see in Hoboken and of course in New York City and around the world, trying to make the streets as usable for pedestrians and bicyclists as possible, in some cases moving the parking around and the cars around to be able to do that. So that's the engineering part of it. The second E is education, which is really letting not only drivers know and about obeying the rules of the road, which unfortunately many drivers don't drive the speed limit. They don't stop for pedestrians and crosswalks, which is the relatively new law, stop and stay stopped until the pedestrians cross. But also for cyclists to know that they're following the rules, that they're not biking on the sidewalk, that they're not just running through red lights. When cyclists are on the road, they're a vehicle and they've got to obey the same rules as drivers do. So it's very important to have education on both sides. And then, of course, education of parents and children about safe ways to cross and walk to school and things like that. So there's an education effort involved with that. So that's the second E. The third is encouragement, which of course you need to have some of the infrastructure in place and some of the education in place before you start telling people, oh, it's safe, go on out and just cross wherever you like or do whatever you want. You need to have that encouragement, particularly with kids. Follow on the tail of education and enforcement efforts. And that's the fourth E is enforcement, the types of things that I'm sure your police do when they can, but we don't really have the resources to be able to enforce all the traffic laws all the time. So you probably have